Good morning. Here's where we came up the trail last night, right there. From down there, the town of Agua and we slept under these trees here. Trail continues up this hill this morning. The sun is up. It's not too cold right now. We slept in a little bit. We were kind of tired, I think, of getting up in the cold, and we also were just tired in general. So we slept in a little bit, and we're gonna get moving now. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful day, and there aren't any major stops today, so we're just hoping to find good spots to take breaks and keep moving throughout this day. We're a couple days out from a shower, and we're pretty gross, but we're trying to get to Hiker Town at least. Here's the status of our feet. I don't know if you can see. So we got tape and blisters and dirt all over. Kind of gross. So we're gonna get our shoes and socks on and get hiking, but hiking constantly in this dirt goes from brown to white to sandy, coarse. It's just always dirt, so we're constantly dirty, our legs and our feet.
Elliot,
alrighty.
did I forget my sneakers over there?
Let's see if he comes back. Out of this little hole was a chipmunk. Well, actually, not even a chipmunk. It was like a vole kind of deal. Oh, but now he won't come back. I hope he didn't go to one of his other holes, like the exit. Come back. There he is. There we go.
Come back. So he thinks that.
Wait, no, I don't want to be shading it. It's like a mouse, kind of, but yeah. It's like a little ground vole thingy.
In the wild.
Oh, we packed up. We moved out into the sunshine. It feels so nice. So brush our teeth and put our shoes on. And breakfast this morning is a roll of cheese with salami rolled up in a tortilla.
It's a lot of rolls.
It is a lot of rolls, isn't it, Al? We're on trail and we're starting with this steep little climb from where we slept. Fortunately, it's short. Whew. Okay, whew, we made it up that little hill there. Here's the view from where we had come from yesterday. It's pretty. And on the other side, where we're headed toward, well, okay, so we're going this way first, but then we probably gonna come across some of this. Hey, you guys, there's a lake down there.
Really?
Yeah. Look at that. There's a lake. How about that?
Yeah, the puppy's going on.
It's still a little chilly. Look at this. There are even dandelions in Southern California. How about that? Ooh, a different kind of gate. Alrighty. Oh, this is nice in the sun, huh?
Yeah.
It's the morning, so it's not too hot yet. It just feels good.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, here's our water source. This is in the guidebook as a piped spring. Here are some pipes here, but they're not flowing. And so I guess if we're desperate, we can scoop water out of that. Other people said they scooped water out of that, no problem. Let's figure out what we need. I think the next water source is what? A good... Let's check when the next one is. So 15 miles ahead, there's a fire station slightly off trail that we can definitely get water at. Other than that, we're looking for a water cache or 29 miles ahead to the next water cistern. So if you're really low on water, you should definitely grab it here. Grab some. So we're going with the old scoop and filter from a puddle. People said the birds were bathing in that the other day. How gross is that? I know. Filter it.
It smells really bad. Like, I'm stirring it up and it's bad.
Okay. This is really pretty. We have the orangish red flowers, yellow flowers. We're looking across at what I learned yesterday are yucca. Oh gosh, now I'm in a tunnel. Hold on a second. There's a nice view out there. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's where we were a few minutes ago, up on top of that, looking down. And look at, you can see this lake. We made it out here. We're gonna cross this road and push up 2.7 to some higher power lines. But check this out. Let's see. Agua Dulce is 10.3 back. Mexico, 465 miles that way. We're gonna go this way. 2,000 more miles to Canada. I almost just walked right by this little spur trail. Look at this. This is a major water cache. Oh man, this is awesome. Wow, look at that.
A lot of water.
This is great. We can ditch our yucky water, questionable water, and we can camel up. All right, Ben, give us the lesson.
Oh, well, the suction wasn't...
The suction wasn't secure, so it wasn't
secure,
pumping.
So, yeah, the air was just coming out.
So
Yep.
And over here we have regular bottles. This is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the trail angels that are leaving this water for us.
Alrighty. We have gone 5.5 for the day. Started late at 9 o'clock and it's now like 11:15. Just crossed under the power lines. The trail keeps going up that way. And we have 4.1 to our lunch spot. So that's where we're at so far.
After I had said that was a lake down there, it dawned on me that perhaps it was like a reservoir or hydro station or something along those lines. Looks like there's a dam. Still pretty. Gives us a good view along this stretch of trail. Oh, this is pretty cool. As we're hiking along this, I think that's a dirt road that literally goes right up the spine and over that. Seems crazy, doesn't it? You can actually see it keeps going on the further one. Here's our trail. A little bit further to our lunch spot. So here we have the Leona Divide 50 with people's names ranging from 1992 to 2010. most of them in the 6-hour range.
The guys, the girls in the 8-ish.
We're not sure exactly what that is. I think it's like a 50K or something.
Probably.
And then there's this bench here. Ellie, you made yourself at home, I see.
It wouldn't be a 50.
Nice bench.
Really slow.
Honoring and remembering Bob Kimmerly. Oh, I'll sit here for a second. All right. So, we've gone 10 for the day and we're going to take a break. Is this where we want to take it though? All right, here we are. Decided to stay right here for our lunch stop. We got some people in the shade on the bench, some people here. Lunch is going to be tortilla with some peanut butter and Nutella, some snacks. What are you guys eating?
Peanut butter and, well, Nutella and stuff. Not in the mountains.
Oh, and Ben did the math here, and so it's not a 50K, it's a 50 mile, we figure, based on the times.
Going like 9 miles an hour.
Pretty good. That's amazing. That was a nice lunch break. It's kind of hard. The shade, it's like chilly and windy. But anyway, it's always hard to get up after a lunch break. It feels so good to sit down. I like to let my legs relax. I usually sit on the ground. I didn't sit on the bench because I wanted to just let my legs be out flat and relax. Then you have to get motivated to get moving again. So, right now, some waypoints that we're looking forward to are a mile ahead is a little bridge, and then 5 miles beyond that to a trail register. So this is basically a 6-mile push. And at the beginning of lunch, the boys were working out the math regarding that race that we figure was a 50-mile race and the times that the men and the women were getting. And they figured out, I think, that most of them were probably running around an 8-minute mile or in the 8-minute mile range, some of them 9-minute. So anyway, that's pretty impressive for 50 miles on this, like, loose, granular, you know, dirt paths or what have you. Pretty impressive. Real quick story here while I'm hiking along on this mild section. So yesterday when we were in Agua Dulce, I turned on my phone for a bit. We were charging up and so forth, so I was checking messages and I had a message from Mama Janine, who had taken us in Idlewild, and she was looking for an update. She wanted to know how we were doing and how far along we had gotten since we left her, and she gave me an update on Boston Chris. So he had to get off trail. He's got some significant medical issues, health issues going on right now, and I just really want him to be healed. So praying for him, continuing to pray for him. If anyone watching or listening wants to pray for him without revealing all the details and personal information, he just needs a miraculous healing. And he'd like to be out hiking the trail, so I'm hoping that his pain will go away, he'll get healed, and he can get back to hiking. Super nice guy. So other than that, though, I also wanted to say, so Mama Janine in her update said that a couple of nights ago, the dog was really like making a weird sound in the middle of the night, not normal, getting her attention. And outside in her yard, underneath the pop-up camper, which is where we had slept when we were there, there was a mountain lion hanging out under the pop-up. And the dog had noticed it or sensed it or something and alerted her. So that's kind of crazy, especially in light of the fact that the last few days we have seen mountain lion track, and we've heard them on a couple of occasions, we believe. And even though that happened in Idlewild, obviously, they're around.
So that was interesting. That would have been crazy to have a mountain lion underneath the pop-up camper that you were sleeping in. So, kind of crazy. We heard one this morning as we were hiking along, but it's in the distance. Also, we're a day or two out from Mother's Day, so I actually had no idea it was Mother's Day, except for when I turned on my phone and I had a message from Gary and from my mom and a couple other people. Thank you so much for reaching out for nice Mother's Day messages that you sent my way. Did brighten my day. And belated happy Mother's Day, of course, to Mom and Teta. So yeah, all right, hiking along here. There it is, a wooden bridge. I just noticed this Green Valley Cutoff Trail goes that way. So there's a little town down here called Green Valley. We're not going to it. We're going down to this road, and we're going to end up crossing the road and going back up on this opposite side here. But if we wanted to get into Green Valley, we could either go to that road and hitch back or take that cutoff trail. It's, from what I understand, very small town. Doesn't have a whole lot, and we spent 6 hours in town yesterday charging up and resupplied, so we're all set. So that's one little town that we're gonna skip over. But there it is, down below. Trail register. I have slipped, and so has Ben, a number of times coming down this. It's not super steep, but it's a consistent decline with this gravelly sand. All right, let's check it out. I don't know, this says water this way. It's like a little side trail, but oh, there might be just a little cache here. Yeah, look at this, a tent site with a water cache. Nice. Alrighty, and hang out in the shade over here for everyone else. They're just a few minutes behind us. They'll probably spend a few minutes looking at that trail register. So we get to sit and hang out here for a few minutes. Let's see where we're headed. 8 miles another road. Let's see what we decide to do after this little break.
Alrighty. There's the road. There's the field trip. There's the road. There's the field trip. I'm just kidding. So, we are about to go up those mountains up there. We're taking a 15-minute break. We've done 16 miles today. Asher, what time is it?
It's 3:45.
3:45. Not our best work, but we'll make it work. There was a trail registry back there. Signed our names. So hopefully we can go another 8 or 10 miles. So that'll be good. So 15-minute break, then we head up, and then we set up.
That was a delightful stop. Whew, have to get moving again because we're not done for the day. This is going to be a bit of a climb here. So the water cache, which I'm very thankful for, only had a teeny bit of water left. So actually we're all really low on water, which from a perspective of carrying weight is good because we're about to do a climb of 1,000 or 2,000 feet. But as far as being able to hydrate, it's not good. So here we go. Anyway, it's late afternoon, so it's not super hot. That's helpful. And we're gonna take the next few hours in a couple of chunks. 1.5 miles with some good altitude gain is this first push up to a dirt road. All right, one dirt road down, 1.4 to the next. This way, you think? Not up? No. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, nice green mountains, town below, some not so green mountains, and then desert beyond. Interesting. And then mountains way in the distance. That's new.
What does it feel like?
It's like that spiky thing.
Oh yeah, it's spiky.
It's like some sort of cedar fruit or something.
Okay, dirt road number 2, and on our way to dirt road number 3. What did I say? 1.3 to the next one. Made it to the 3rd dirt road, and now we have a 3.3 mile push to a real road that we need to cross. All right, we have pretty much made it down here. Hey, tent city over here. There's quite a few hikers set up here. We're 0.2 from the real road that we want to cross, and so we're gonna keep going a little further, cross that road, and actually start a little bit of a hike up. Sounds like there's like a, what is it, like a 6-mile hike up from this road?
Yeah.
But we're gonna just do part of it tonight, find a place to set up, and then continue it in the morning.
Some little tree things.
All right, so we got some water here. We're about to climb though, so we should probably camel up.
Right.
Yeah.
Camel up, but then get enough water for 8 miles tomorrow morning. This is so nice. Look at this. There's a first aid thing in there, some cookies, water cache. I took some vanilla cream cookies and some water. Awesome. Thank you.
You're gonna want to crawl in there.
Yeah,
It's so
so
hot.
here's another cave. That one's actually kind of deep. I am not crawling in there. No way. No way.
I mean, maybe if it was like 100 degrees.
I don't know. So there's the road down there that we just came from. And so we have almost a 2-mile climb from here up to where we'll cross a dirt road. And we're hoping to get there before it gets much colder or much darker, because it's chilly now. It's crazy how much it cools off, especially with the wind. Okay, this is crazy. Here we have a Pct Gratitude Jar with like notes and stuff in it, but and then look at this cave. Yikes. It's even bigger. That's like really carved out.
Yeah.
Crazy. Wonder who and why. I love these things. And here's another cave. How's that one look?
Small opening.
Yeah. Does it open up big though? Maybe. Look at this view. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Hope we have a good tent spot ahead. We're within a half a mile. We made it to this road. It is definitely getting chilly with the wind. We could, like, we feel like we could hike on in terms of like our bodies or whatever, but we don't want it to get dark and we don't want to get too cold. So what do you guys want to do? Look there and let me just look down here a little ways. All right, Brody's gonna run up trail, just 0.2 or less to make sure there's not something better than this. It's a nice view, but it is definitely cold. What, like 40 something? 40 degrees with the wind, and it's only gonna get colder as soon as that sun goes all the way. I guess it is all the way. It's only gonna get colder as it gets darker. All right, this is our spot. We're almost set up. Due to the wind, we have to always make sure that we get some bags and stuff in there to hold it down.